serve them. Mr. Speaker, I believe that if the government sat back and reflected, they would realize that all the answers and all the solutions are here. I want to propose further, Mr. Speaker, as we craft this motion and as a leader of majority brings further amendments. I am particularly disturbed when I see the military walking around the streets of Nairobi. Mr. Speaker, we have seen what has happened in neighboring countries. Let us not tempt our military. Let us keep them in the barracks. Let them do the spectacular job they have always done of defending and protecting this nation from external aggression. When you bring the military to the streets, it is like exposing a child to sugar or a child to honey. It has been seen before, it has happened before. South Sudan, Maine, Mr. Speaker. Sudan was a big economy. It was booming. The agricultural sector, the petroleum and mining sector was booming. Sudan is now in shambles. Ethiopia, Mr. Speaker. Ethiopia was an economy that was competing with Kenya. It was poised to overtake Kenya. Safaricom went into Ethiopia, and Kenyan banks and insurance companies wanted to go into Ethiopia. It was messed up by the military. Our resolution, despite what the High Court has done and what the National Assembly did, let the military take the tanks back to the barracks. That should be a resolution of this House. Number two, Mr. Speaker, I have heard some instances of sibling rivalry. Because the Senate is sitting and the National Assembly is in hiding, there are people who are saying, scrap the Senate. Mr. Speaker, I want to tell those who say scrap the Senate that we've got a good record as a Senate. We have referred 146 cases to the Ethics and Anti-Corruption Commission. And Mr. Speaker, out of the 146 cases, very few of them have been investigated or prosecuted to the final conclusion. And we have told EACC we are going to bring them here before the Committee of the Whole. And Mr. Speaker, I want to tell Gen Z, please pay EACC a visit. There is a problem there. You guys need to go and visit and say hello to the EACC because we have a problem. Mr. Speaker, this House, in terms of accountability, has impeached at least 5 governors. That is 10% of the counties. Can our brothers tell us how many ministers they have impeached? This House has gone to the Supreme Court to seek opinions that has developed jurisprudence in this nation. This House in unison marched to Milimani. And Mr. Speaker, in our march to Milimani, the late Senator Haji, the Senator Gideon Moi, the senators that you could not imagine were the ones who were leading our march to Milimani on the concurrence matter. Mr. Speaker,